Well, good morning. It's February 20th, and I'm back in the States. It's a little after 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in Concord, New Hampshire, heading back up to Claremont. And it's fairly cold, single digits Fahrenheit, so I don't know, minus 15 Celsius, something like that. I'll see how I've got the Insta360 hanging upside down. I didn't bring all my camera mounts with me, so we'll just see how this works. See if I can flip the video over once I get back to editing it. A little bit of snow on the ground. I'll try to get some interesting shots for the European and UK followers. My US friends would find this kind of boring, at least those from the Northeast. But let's see what I can find. Got some interesting routes I'm going to take this week, so it'll be fun. So for my European friends, there's a little issue with the states and the federal government. The highways, well, the feds want the exit numbers numbered by the mile marker. So we're at mile 19. So this should be exit 19. And then if the next one is up at exit, mile marker 25, it would be exit 25. And I think in the majority of the states, probably only a handful don't comply, and New Hampshire's one of them. Basically, the feds threaten to take away funding of some sort for the highways if you didn't renumber the exits the way they wanted them. New Hampshire basically said, yeah, forget it, we're not doing that. So they've kept the exit numbers the way they were, just sequential all the way up the highways. Massachusetts and Vermont I don't think Vermont did yet. Massachusetts complied. So you'll see, exit 63, formerly exit 20 on their signs. I think Vermont has the original exit numbers, and then underneath it they say, exit 3, mile post exit 17 or something like that. So they've kind of complied. New Hampshire just like, no, screw that. We're not doing it. So that's one of the things I like about New Hampshire. Live free or die. Stop telling us what to do. So I'm going to go up to exit 12, which is about 32 miles up from the beginning of the highway here. So if you come to the U.S., the majority of the states will have exit numbers done by mile markers. Just not New Hampshire. So deal with it. So here's my exit. It's one of the cool things I like. You get all these, where they blasted for the highway, and then you get the springs and the water freezing in the wintertime, all the big ice flows coming off the rocks. Coming into Newport, New Hampshire. So this is sort of a typical, little New England town, considered old by U.S. standards. So one of my tactics for this trip was to pack fairly light. I knew it was going to be cold and wintry, but didn't even bring any hiking boots or anything. It's kind of learning from the lesson when I flew over and had 4 bags and everything, and ended up with my angina attack. Well, there's a couple of school buses up here. Ended up with my angina attack with carrying all the luggage. So I decided to just carry the necessities and figure if I need boots, I'll buy some over here and maybe donate them before I leave. I'm gonna pull in up here to Reed's. It's the truck repair shop that I got the bus serviced at while I was living here, and then they also do all the maintenance on the school buses for the Claremont and Newport and surrounding communities. So they deal with school buses all the time. So if you are over here with your big rig visiting the States and need some work done, stop in and see these guys. Stop in and say hi real quick. Well, we're climbing the hill from Claremont up into Unity, New Hampshire, which is where I used to live. So this was kind of my everyday drive up and down this hill. Very picturesque today. This hill was lots of fun during snowstorms. Good winter tires and just floor it all the way up. Coming down was another story. Just pitch it over the top and go for a ride. leads to those double covered bridges. I took a little ride with the motorcycle last year. Turned around right there with the motorcycle. I'm not sure how far down this goes. I'll just turn around here. There's just houses down here anyway. Alright, so here's the test. New temporary camera mount. Just want to see how it works. Head across the road to Walmart. Depot and Walmart in Williston, Vermont, just south of Burlington. And I've stayed the night here before. And when I did, it looked like there was some fairly permanent. Yeah, they're still here. At least somebody is, but up here on the right. No overnight parking, but I stayed over here. Looks like these guys have been here for quite a while. Some good views of the mountains and things, but it's a little bit cloudy, and I mean it's technically snowing out, but it's just, I wouldn't even call this flurries. It's just spitting snow. So, oh, good timing. If you're in Vermont and you see a vehicle like the one coming past me that has red plates on it, or it had a red plate on the front, but red plates in Vermont are state police or municipal or fire. So basically, they even if it's an unmarked car, you can tell sometimes if it's a cop. Coming into Montpelier, or Montpelier, depending on where you're from. I was corrected by that one, going up to Canada once. I was going up to the Canadian city of Montpelier, and I pronounced it Montpelier, and the customs agent at the border corrected me, "You mean Montpelier?" And I said, "Oh, okay, sorry." Through the somewhat to the federal regulations by doing it that way. New Hampshire's not even going that far. So this is one part of downtown Barrie. Piles of snow. It's Sunday, so it's not terribly busy. On the right, enjoying the good weather. You can tell the people are fairly patriotic up here. Truck. Possibly a Mack, an old fire truck down there. Kicking in the afterburners there. I was going to go for it. It's not going to work there. Cars coming the other way just flashed his high beams at everybody, so expecting to find a policeman up here somewhere. Or no, somebody just is off the road. That's an unusual place to park. They don't have any implements to help, so looks like they got it covered. That's a little bizarre there.